Hey guys, I'm Haley J with FashionGo. Today I am showing you the Eva Franco collection, and I'm standing here with the Eva herself. Eva, I'm so excited. I'm wearing one of your pieces now.
Oh my gosh.
So beautiful.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about your collection.
Well, I've been doing this for 20 years and pride myself on designing clothes to make women feel and look great and be very unique and creative. And I've been doing this for, 20 years designing, and we make everything in LA.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And obviously your patterns, your textures, the colors are all so beautiful. So I figure we just start one by one.
Yeah,
And tell me about each piece.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to start with this is a piece, it's called Hacienda.
Take a break.
And it's basically an open cut chemical lace that has these beautiful scallops, and I wanted to make sure we use it at the bottom and at the sleeve. And then it is sheer, but then we provide a little cami as well.
I love how the sleeves that you kept sheer as well.
Yeah, and it has a
So
great
beautiful.
volume.
I was telling you earlier, I feel like this is truly a work of art. When you put something on like this, you just feel like this is such a unique, like you said, where it's gonna stand out in the most beautiful way and just make people question. What a great conversation starter.
Yeah, I think the texture alone is just amazing.
Right, and I love the pop of the collar as well.
Right, black and white, you just can't go wrong with
can.
it, right? This is our next piece, and this is a really beautiful fabric that we made in Turkey. And actually, if you can imagine, in between these two squares, this is a very three-dimensional cotton yarn, and then it is hand-clipped.
Wow.
So if you can imagine, there would be a yarn hand, somebody goes and cuts it in between. So the texture is just so lovely and personal.
Right, and this halter, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This classic halter
It's
top.
casual, but
So nice, great for summertime. And this green color, I'm very into green.
Yeah,
I think it's beautiful.
The fun thing about this is like this will work on someone who's like a 5, like your height, and also for someone who's like really petite, because it all adjusts here. And then if you have bigger breasts, then it just opens that. Yeah, and I made sure that you could still wear a bra with it, which is super important, like a strapless back bra. So.
And I find anything that you can adjust, how lucky is that when you're giving someone a gift, you don't have the awkwardness of something being too big or too tight, because they can adjust it for their body type.
And here's the lining, it's fully lined as well. So
my sister would love this.
It's such a great color, right? Green is really trending for this spring.
Yeah, green is actually, you wouldn't think today with all blue, but green is actually my favorite color.
Yeah, so this is a print that I designed as well. It is basically on a cotton voile, and this is also amazing. You can dress it up or down. It has this great little tie in the back detail. So it's a mock turtleneck, and in the back there's a keyhole so you can adjust it. And then it's just so easy and flowy and really fun.
Nice. And what I noticed about a lot of your pieces too, I could wear this with just like a white flat tennis shoe, sandals, or I could make it a little more elevated and put on heels, maybe leather jacket. There's really so much versatility with these pieces.
Yeah.
And because, and correct me if I'm wrong, but because you want each woman to feel so unique and her own, is it fun to watch other women make these pieces into their own style as well? Like the things that they pair it with, jewelry, that type of thing?
I mean, I just loved, like, I was watching some of the girls that were buying this dress, for example. This is a great prom dress.
Love the sleeves.
It's definitely for a younger customer, but what I did in the back is I actually did a lot of ruching so it expands to different sizes.
And ruching is always so comfortable. You don't feel, it's very flattering because it's going to be nice and pressed against your body, but it's not restricting.
Right, yeah, and these are attached, so you can, basically, you put them on your shoulder. There's these lovely little sleeves. It's really trendy right now.
Could you wear it off the sleeves if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, that's how it's meant to be, but you can pull it up if you wanted to. But it's just such a fun, and this fabric is actually from India, and it's a satin jacquard, and you can just feel how amazing
it's
the
giving
texture
me very
is.
Beauty and the Beast, but for a modern girl. You know,
it's Belle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is just one of our prints that we designed as well. It's called Aurora, and basically it's so great because somebody has, like a double D could wear this, believe it or not. I made sure that there's like a little opening here so it can really expand. Fully lined. It's a really lovely fabric.
Yeah.
We played on the detail of the stripes, so it just gives it a lot of...
silk? What is this?
It's a stretched satin, so it's not silk.
Okay.
And the name of that, I believe, it's the Misty dress in Tulupa.
Okay, satin, that's what it is. I'm like, this feels so beautiful.
But it's a lovely thick satin.
Feels like nice and luxurious, but really flowy, not too heavy.
And
Gorgeous.
the pink is so fun. I love pink and red. That's basically our colors too.
Pink and red is a really great combination. We see that a lot on the red carpet in the last couple of award shows. A lot of celebs are into that combo.
So this is probably one of my favorites. I am all about these textured fabrics. If you want to zoom in, this one is so beautiful. It has this 3-dimensional ribbon. So each flower basically is standing away from the fabric, and it's like little ribbons that are sewn together, and it has a little butterfly. Now this silhouette, which is our Henrietta, is our #1 seller. It has such a great like flow to it. Someone who's like 6 foot can wear it, and someone who's like 5 foot can wear it.
This would be the perfect outdoor wedding guest
for
type
sure,
material. Really beautiful.
And the back has this lovely bow that adjusts so that you can loosen
that
it.
string, I find this
so this is the drama. You can imagine like if she's walking down the street like,
yeah, that's beautiful.
If she's like running away.
Perfect for your Instagram videos.
Right.
I love
and it's
that.
fully lined with this beautiful apricot color. And the butterflies are like a little surprise where you're like, oh wait, is that a butterfly?
Yeah.
But it is.
Just so how long would it take typically to create something like this?
Oh my gosh. Well, we designed, the fabrics are designed, and I mean, usually it takes like 6 months for us to really go out there and develop the fabric, and then we go to market, and then we cut to order, and then we always make extra, but this is why we're doing this amazing sale today. We are doing 20% off, and we have free shipping, and we're doing this from May 16th all the way to the end of the month, which is the 30th. So it's kind of a great deal, honestly.
You had me at free shipping.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next. Now talk about this. This is definitely an amazing prom dress
oh my gosh.
or a summer wedding guest. There's so many special occasions coming up in the summertime. So this is an organza fabric with this amazing glitter, sparkly little stars on it to make you feel like a movie star.
I want you guys to like work with Netflix where you can be the one to cast the actresses.
Well, Emily in Paris, we actually were in an article saying if you want to look like Emily in Paris, buy Eva Franco.
Honestly,
so
like this is something Emily would wear. Exactly what I'm wearing.
Right.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Perfect.
So this dress is awesome because in the back you can adjust it again to different heights. It has an elastic ribbing underneath, so it's quite, if you're a little bit taller, it'll just be very straight. If you're a little bit shorter, this will adjust, which is something really fun. And then basically I double layered it, so it has like twice the sparkle.
I love that.
And it's just very ethereal. It makes me feel like, brings back the little girl in all of us, right? It's so romantic.
Bring back that inner child, which is still there, and it's still allowed to have fun no matter how old she is.
That's what Eva Franco is all about. And the sleeves are 3 layers of tulle, so it gives you a little bit of coverage, There's a lot of women out there that want to cover a little piece of their arm, so I feel like that's something important for me to make sure it's in some of our pieces.
Now, I know you said that you thought of the prom dress, but I love that you really could wear this at any age because it's appropriate for all different ages, whatever you're feeling. If you have the confidence to wear it, I always say go for it.
Yeah, well, all those amazing summer weddings. Right. And, speaking of summer weddings, this was actually designed with that in mind. Maybe a casual summer wedding, or sometimes the bride wants to wear something to rehearsal dinner. That's also, so this fabric is really beautiful. I don't know if you can see it.
I love this.
It's basically, these flowers are made from mesh that are put together with little stitched into this flower shape, but it's actually little mesh ribbons. So
this is so beautiful. I feel like it has that vintage feel, but also still very modern. It's a really nice balance of both. I'll show you guys the back. I'm set, and then you've got the elastic right here to actually stay put.
Exactly.
I'm such a fan of this top and little bustier type vibe.
Yeah, it's very 1950s Dior. That's definitely one of my inspirations. I loved the 50s. I mean, when tailoring was going on, and there was just a lot of care. And then, of course, this beautiful Grosgrain ribbon, which is removable. You can take it off and put your own funky belt, like if you wanted to do like a really fun pop of color.
You can completely change the look of it like that.
Exactly. And of course, it's fully lined with ivory satin underneath. So it gives you that very luxurious feel.
This is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, I really imagine this like as a summer wedding kind of. Or even just to elevate it. It's so nice when you're at an event and you walk in and you're wearing like cream. I feel like just all eyes aren't going to be on you.
You were saying that before. So why is it to you that it's so important when a woman walks into a room that she has that, wow, what is she wearing? What about that feeling is something that you want to
Absolutely.
aspire?
I mean, I think that there's something to be said about like standing out and like in a sea of so much fast fashion that you have a designer's point of view and it we create unique pieces that you can really be like standing out in a crowd in. You know, and it's not like, oh, she bought that at Zara. Like, that's not what we're going for. We want to go for like uniqueness, you know?
Beautiful.
So that's kind of my thing.
Speaking of unique, that you can see as we're going, no one piece is even remotely close to another.
Right.
They're so different and beautiful, but all still very cohesive in one brand.
Yeah, this is one of our casual pieces. It's a cotton poplin print, and we're playing on the color, and it's just very vibrant, citrusy colors, and little ruffle. And then this is, you could leave it open, wear it with jeans or like white denim for summer. It's just,
I'm from Florida originally, and this is just such a staple piece.
That what you would live in the summer.
Yeah, so many great options with this piece.
The back has a yoke, and it has a little room so it can expand. And we made sure that it has, you know, little details like, oh, let's make sure that we have a little vent on the side so you can wear it open. You don't have to tuck it in.
I even like the idea of just like a cute little denim skirt, or maybe a white skirt. Could throw it with these blue heels.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah, it's a great piece. So this is also a little take on our blouse. This fabric is called the Petal Republic, and it's essentially this very see-through chemical lace, and it's plating on these gorgeous flowers, and we put it in with a little poplin blouse.
And again, I love that you did the sleeves still see-through. It's just a really cool, you don't see it every day. It's so, like you said, unique.
It's just very unique. It's
beautiful.
Your eye will just go to that sleeve.
And it's fun. That's the type of piece where I feel like you could wear it out to dinner, you could wear it for drinks, but you could also wear it to the office. So really depending, you could make it a more professional look if you wanted to.
Absolutely. This is pretty much the same exact blouse, but you could see how the fabric makes it feel so different.
Wow,
So this is a gorgeous open cut fabric you could see here. It has a lot of beautiful, intricate lacing in there. It's just so stunning, and we made sure that the scallops are on the bottom to give that drama, and 3 little buttons on the cuff sleeves.
So beautiful.
And it comes with a cami, and the cami's made out of crepe.
Oh.
So it's very comfortable and matches the collar and the
I
placket.
really like that. Really nice.
And for summer, that's what we all want to wear, right? Just living in white.
Right, we want to live in white and just feel nice, airy, flowy, but comfortable, which it seems like you really think about the care of making sure that the people in your clothes are confident and comfortable.
Right, yeah. This one is gorgeous. It's a super simple dress in a way. I think it's the actual slip itself comes out. Okay. So some people might want to wear something else underneath it, or they want to, you know, put a pop of color. They can.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
adjustable.
even thinking maybe like if you go to a nice vacation, if you want a bathing suit under here.
Oh, yeah.
You
really can dress it down and be casual. And so we made sure that the scallops are at the bottom, all that beautiful detail, and then the sleeves have this gorgeous drama.
The back.
Yeah, and the back is also the same.
The back.
Yeah.
I love that you can take out the cami too. And then you can never go wrong with having just a nice slip cami dress that you can use.
You get 2 for 1.
Over and over, yeah. Love that.
Right. All right, so this is probably, well, okay, I can't say it is all my favorite, right?
I had my eye on that one earlier too.
But this is so quintessential Eva Franco, where we're playing on the pattern. This is a very obviously 1950s Dior. I mean, amazing summer wedding.
Stunning.
And if you turn around, we put a beautiful bow, which, by the way, is detachable. You can take it off. It has little snaps on it.
Wow.
So you don't need to wear the bow.
That.
Some people are not into the bows.
I've never seen a detachable bow.
Yes.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah. And it's just super slimming.
Beautiful.
It has, we made sure to put stay tape up here, so it's really lovely and fits and doesn't fall
And then
off.
I love how you kind of did a little bit of like the ombre with the flowers.
Yeah, it
That's
creates
really
motion,
beautiful.
which makes it so much more exciting. Like
And
you
would I
walk
be
in
wrong
and
to
it's
say
just
it maybe
moving.
makes your legs look taller too, the way it's going?
Yeah, I think so. I could totally see this with like nude heels and you know, go to like a summer wedding or
oh my gosh,
I don't know, parties. You know, there's so many
everyone's
events.
like, what wedding can I go to
Yeah.
just to have a
just to wear
excuse,
this,
right? I love that. So beautiful.
All right. So this blouse actually comes in multiple colors.
This is like
it's organza, and it is fully lined, and it has a zipper on the side with the cuffs that are, you can put them down or up, and then the tie you could put into a bow or not. The colors that it comes in is mango white and also key lime green.
Oh, I love that.
And
this material, just the shine,
right?
It is beautiful.
So, and then it has the side zipper, and you can see the lining. It's just really nice and cozy.
Love that. And then what would you wear this with? What bottoms?
You could go casual too. You can wear this with jeans if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, or white jeans, or doesn't have to be like dressed up. It just has that like daytime shine.
Really beautiful.
But you could dress it up too.
Yeah, so many different options.
All right, so a little glam coming up.
Can't go wrong with
this
glam.
Is super sequency, but it's such a classic shape. It's just this Anna Maria dress. We do it really nice and close to the body. The sequence is fully lined, obviously, otherwise you'd be pretty itchy. And it has a beautiful satin lining, and everything's piped. So, you know, ever wear those dresses where you're like, oh my God, it's scratching? Well, we solve that by putting the piping on the edges.
That is so important, because there's a lot of times where you get excited about an outfit, but you do put it on, you're like, this is extremely uncomfortable. Everything, and I can speak to, obviously I'm wearing one right now, they're so comfortable, but I feel so elegant and flowy, and I like that you really did a brighter color mixed with the more toned down colors.
Right.
It's a nice pop and really just intriguing to the eye, and back to that unique word, it's different, and it's
people are going to see you walking in, that's for sure.
Like, I don't have that, where'd she get that? Perfect.
Yes, right. And this comes in another silhouette too, but this is really beautiful.
Okay.
So this blouse is our beautiful wild poppy print, and we have other garments in this as well, and it's basically an inspired watercolor from a painter in Italy, and we printed it on this crisp linen perfect for summer because it like lets you breathe. And then we did this little wood buttons and the puff sleeves. And
I've been wanting to go to Italy. This
is what you would wear.
You
just see it on a Vespa.
Right? No, this is so beautiful. And again, I just love that you get inspiration from everywhere. You're like, I saw this on a painting. Why not put it on an article of clothing?
Exactly. No, I get so inspired by artwork because, in a way, if you think about it, a print that you decide to wear is really like a work of art. Instead of hanging it on your wall, I feel like people should just walk around with a painting.
Right.
You know, that's what a print lets us do.
And be your own canvas.
Yes, and it's such a happy color.
It is happy. Eva, are you the person that you'll be up at 3 and then all of a sudden you get an idea where you're like, gotta write that down?
Oh yeah, I'm like a night owl.
I had a feeling when the creative types where when it hits, inspiration, you gotta go with it.
Yeah, I mean, I design all, like definitely at nighttime. So this is a really interesting fabric. If you were to zoom in, it's not only printed, but it's also embroidered. So you have a beautiful little cream embroidery. I'm beautiful. Playing with the positive and the negative. You can tie this many different ways. Ooh. It has a zipper on the side, so you could wrap it and do this.
Oh, I like it that a lot.
You could keep it a little bit cleaner in the front and put all that detail in the back, but it's really lovely, and you could do a little collar stand.
And if you go to lunch, if you expand a little bit,
you can just adjust.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a maxi. It's a true maxi.
I love this. This reminds me a lot of a dress that my mom had when she was younger, and I love to see these styles coming back now, but in these new, innovative.
Well, it's classic. And it's not something that it's going to like go out of style. Yeah. It's just classics will be forever.
Can't go wrong. Yeah. Beautiful. And I love how you said you played with the positive and negatives.
Yeah, that was the whole trick to make it
captivating
really exciting
for the eye.
Right. So let's go to this one. This one is also one of our original prints. By the way, all of our dresses come with little bags with extra buttons. And
you can never have too many backup buttons. You never know.
These are wooden buttons, and this is the Ulana. I think this is one of our top selling like silhouettes. We've done it in other fabrics as well. This is the Shasta Daisy print. It's just very like reminiscent of the 60s, and it's kind of have a lot of energy, but it's toned down neutral, so you could just wear it with like flat sandals. And
would we call this like the tier bottom down here?
Yeah, it's a ruffle. It's like a full circle skirt with a ruffle bottom. So yeah, it's a twirly thing for sure. Twirls.
There you go.
And then it has the belt as well to cover the seam, and a little bit of a sleeve, not too much.
And is this belt removable or it stays on?
Yeah, you can take it off if you want to put your own belt, and it's 100% cotton, which is also fully lined, so it's not sheer in any way.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So of course, and you're wearing this beautiful blue Cosmo.
Yes.
It's so it's just one of the things that makes Eva Franco very unique. I love texture.
Two-piece.
And so yeah, basically I cut this so that this matches the top, and if you want to show us the back too, well, and then we have a little button in the back here to get into it, and it's just a play on texture. You can wear it separately, you don't have to wear it together. Get the max out of it.
It feels just so elegant, and I would feel, just what you're saying, so confident that you were not. I actually did go to an event once. I walked in and the girl was wearing the exact same dress.
Oh, isn't that the worst feeling?
Collection.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it was okay because she was my friend, so it was actually funny in that case. But typically, you don't want that to happen, and with your pieces, that's not
never going to happen. Right?
It's not going to happen.
We make them in small batches, so that will definitely happen.
And so keep it on our blue theme here.
So this is like to me a little bit of a summer beach cover up. The fabric is this gorgeous knit. It's actually made in Turkey, and it has this very energetic wave to it. Kind of reminds me of like a Missoni, but not at the Missoni price. And I made sure that we put a little cami in there so that it's
And it's almost like the chevron pattern, but you added your own little spin.
Yeah, and it has a little hoodie, so it just gives you that whole
there we
vibe.
Go. And I'll show everyone again the
it has a little detachable cami. And it has the slide slit. So yeah, if you could put that, you could just wear that over your bathing suit.
Yeah, really cute.
But you could also just wear it to the grocery store too. I feel like
I love a hoodie.
Yeah. Not that you really need one. I guess maybe in the summer, like if you want to like not get.
Just saying the grocery stores are freezing.
That is true. That's true. All right.
Love this.
This is fun. So I've definitely been obsessing over feathers now for the last 2 years. This is a little strapless bustier top, and what we did is we put tulle, and then the feathers are peeking out. So when you have it on, it's really glam. The back of it has an exposed zipper, and it's definitely a showpiece. I mean, you could wear this under a great blazer. You can, I mean, wear it to work just for a little drama because your blazer's going to hide most of it. But I think going out.
I'm with you. It's funny. For my birthday, I got a feather dress, and feathers are just
they're so fun.
Really fun,
right?
Yeah, very sexy too.
Absolutely. I think it's because they move. You know, like the feather catches the air, and it just creates this beautiful drama that you wouldn't have if you weren't wearing feathers. So I think it just makes it. And these are, by the way, ostrich feathers.
Oh.
And one thing I will say for anybody who's like, oh my God, ostriches are being killed for feathers. In Australia, they raise ostriches, and they raise it for their, I guess they make ostrich burgers. Of course, we don't eat those. But so there's always this byproduct of the feathers. And in fashion, that's where we're using sustainable ostrich feathers.
I love that.
Yeah.
And thank you for saying that too, because I know you care about your business, you care about what you're putting out. So there are a lot of people that want to know that information. So thank you for letting us in on that as well.
Yeah, just more information, right? So let's move on to this lovely guy. Yes. So this is a fabric that we also designed. It really is cotton. Basically, it's a cotton, and then what we did is we embroidered, and in between each circle is a little hole.
Oh my gosh.
Built-in ventilation, though.
There you go.
So it's so fun because actually the knit is attached to the dress. In the back, there is a zipper. And so you can pull it over, and it really is lovely to adjust to different heights. The Grosgain is, detachable as well. It's just the perfect summer going out, but it could also be casual. It can go like, oh, I'm going to a casual wedding. What do I wear? You can wear this and feel like you're dressed up enough, but not like super schlubby, you know?
Right. Beautiful.
Yeah, and black and white. I mean, just classic. All right, so this is one of my other prints as well. Gosh, it is based on, I don't know if you remember like the 1970s when there was a lot of this whole like boho chic kind of look. And so this detailing is it almost like frames you. Yeah. You know? It has all this beautiful
very much
piping.
Looking like a piece of art.
Yeah. So the waist here is all ruched, and it has that beautiful full skirt. And the tie is also detachable. Yeah.
Really nice.
And it has this great little big sleeve, so just
That's
super
so
airy.
Amazing that you have just these options with detachable pieces, because you really are allowing that creative freedom for anyone to express themselves in the way they want to, which I think, you love fashion because it's a way for you to express yourself, and you're creating these pieces that people can now take your inspiration, but play with it in their own way too.
Absolutely. Well, and this next piece is just so fun.
I love it.
So we call it the Serengeti because it has, basically it has giraffes and elephants on it, and it's a cotton jacquard.
I love the mix of these colors.
Isn't this fun? It was made, the fabric's from Turkey, and we actually, what I love about it is that all of the animals are like popping out a little bit. It's such a great, we did this little detailing on the bottom.
The pockets.
Pockets to keep all those compliments that you will get when you wear Eva Franco.
Wait, I've never heard that. That is my favorite thing ever.
It has a back, it has kind of like this razor back, and it has a zipper, and of course fully lined, and it's just a really great, like you can also dress it up or down, wear it with
really
flats.
like, what is the cut here called? I like that.
So, I mean, I just wanted to create something a little different than just your
I've never seen
basic
it's like
shift.
the U shape, but then it comes up at the top, which is different than I normally see.
And a lot of women, especially like petite women, want to have either a V or something a little bit more open, so they don't feel so like choked up by fabric. So that kind of does that. I think this is a great
placement for your necklace.
Yes, and it's great for petites and tall people too.
Right.
So. Yeah,
really
nice.
nice.
Next one. So this is a beautiful fabric that has so much texture.
Wow.
It's actually a jersey. So imagine it's a three-dimensional, it actually pops out in person. And this is super classic shape. What's so great about it is we did this little like detail at the shoulder. So it feels
just caught that. How cool
like
is
a
that?
little halter, but it's almost like a halter, but it has a zipper in the back.
Yeah.
And a very, very full bottom. So you feel really, and the waist, you can definitely take off the belt if you don't want to do that. Just wear it like that. It has all these beautiful seaming, so it fits tight, but then it flares out.
Man, you can just feel the time and quality in this piece. This is really beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love what you did with the shoulders right there.
Yeah, it's a nice little detail.
All right. Now we've got this one, and
yes. Oh,
if the hanger wasn't enough, I thought maybe you'd want to see it.
You know what?
Beautiful
Let's bring
model.
in my beautiful assistant.
We'll show you right
Nayeli. She's wearing it. This is such a fun print we developed. It's called the Tulupa. And it is, not only is it a print, but it's printed on a chiffon that has these beautiful embroidered stitches in it. So it's a very three-dimensional. And now the slip is separate, so you could actually wear it over something else if you wanted to. And then in the back, this is where it comes. It has these beautiful ties. So there's no zipper and everything's very loose, you know, so you could just, not even worry too much about sizing. You could like skip a size. You could do like a 2 and a 6 and a 10, and then in between customers could wear a 2 or a 4.
So how does it feel on the body?
It's so comfortable. It's one of my favorites.
You look so nice on you.
It looks great on you too with your hair and the pop of pink. It's beautiful.
And Nayeli, Nayeli's my assistant designer, so we were debating on the lining here because the lining color changes so much of the dress, and we were trying different kinds of shades of pink, and it was just getting to be a little like sad. And we're like, no, we need to do a pop of color.
Yeah.
And it is quite bright. Actually, if you want to pull out the lining from that, it's a neon pink, but the print really kind of tones it down. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See?
No, I love that.
But it makes it so much more fun.
It's very fun. And with it all together, it doesn't, like you can tell it's bright, but it definitely complements it so beautifully.
Right. Yeah. I just love doing pieces that are vibrant. And we did a little neck detail, and then the shoulders have this great little puff, and it's just super airy, right?
It really is.
Love that.
You could wear this to so many different functions.
Well, I know that we're excited for this collection, and even more excited that you've got your promotion going on. You want to remind everyone what that is?
Yes, absolutely. So we're doing 20% off and free shipping from May 16th to the 30th. And we're going to be doing that, starting the 16th, which is right around the corner.
Amazing. Well, happy shopping, guys. Of course, check out the deal. Go to FashionGo and make sure you get all these beautiful pieces. And just know that you can see, I typically don't get to work straight with the designers yourself, and you guys can really tell how passionate you are. So just know when you are representing this brand, you're representing so much more than a dress. You're representing inspiration, you are representing your uniqueness, and you are going to be a one of a kind, as you should feel, because
That's
you are,
right. We often get told that, you are always in my window. So that's like such a compliment to me. Like if you have a store and you want to have something in the window that tells people to come in, you're going to put an Eva Franco and that will do the job. So I love that.
Well, Eva, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. And you're looking fabulous.
Thank you. We'll see you guys next time.
All right. Take care.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and check out all of our videos coming up.